All right, welcome to episode 1. Uh, Going to start this series off with some Wasteland 2 director's cut, and let's start a new game. Now, I did some thinking about how I wanted to continue on with this series, whether I wanted to roll up my own party or use the default, and I think I just want to kind of get into the game and see how things go. So I'm going to use the default squad and see how that goes. I read about some of these, the default setup in the manual, and it seemed like they were just what I was looking for to get things started. So I'm going to go ahead and look at these. I know there's a few more classes that they talked about, but I do know that I want a medic. We got a hunter, a negotiator, somebody who can get us some interesting dialogue, and maybe, I don't know, some good deals on items out in the field. Again, I don't remember a lot about this game. I played it quite a long time ago when it first came out and didn't make it really far in. So we got a sniper. That seems like a useful thing in our group. Yeah. So let's run with this crew. Seasoned. If you had some experience in the wastes or a place like it, and you know which end of the Mason cannon to point at the enemy, this is the setting for you. Sure, let's go ahead and start with seasoned and see how that goes. And if it starts to get too hairy, I may just have to drop to rookie. I'm not too proud to play on easy mode. It's entertainment. Not sure if the game just crashed or... Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get past that. That seemed... I know there's an intro video going on here, but that was very loud and noisy, and I think I may have to make some adjustments to the game volume. A stiff-bearded old man wearing a hand-worn ranger uniform and a battered old cowboy hat. General Vargas walks with a cane, but he's not helpless. He wears a pearl-handled revolver on his hip, and there are a lot of notches on the barrel. So I must assume this guy notches his barrel for all the things he's killed.
I appreciate you coming to Captain Ace's retirement party. You hardly knew the man. Appropriate, too, seeing as how investigating his death will be your first duty as a desert ranger.
So it sounds like Captain Ace has given up the ghost, and it doesn't sound like by natural means. So, how did Ace die, sir?
Ace had been trying to locate a faint radio signal, which has lately been giving us cause for concern. We gave him 3 repeater units and sent him to hook him up to 3 remote radio towers. This would have allowed us to get a fix on the signal. But sadly, Ace was murdered by unknown assailants right after hooking up the first tower, and his logbook and the last 2 repeater units were stolen.
So they just left them there. The signal is a threat, sir?
The voice on those broadcasts disturbed me greatly. It talked crazy talk about a future where man and machine would be one. Worse, it talked about us, the Desert Rangers, specifically. It said it was coming for us.
Is it the Borg? I doubt it. Where are the radio towers?
I'll give you the locations of the towers once you have the repeaters in hand. More important to find them first.
Alright, so it sounds like our first mission is going to be to get these repeater units, sir?
When you get back to the Citadel, talk to our radio expert, Wade Woodson, if you want to know more about the technical details. All I know is the repeaters will upgrade the towers and allow us to zero in on the mystery signal.
Alright, so we're going to end up going and finding some repeaters and getting a radio tower working. Sounds like a good start to an adventure. So you think the logbook was stolen, sir?
Don't know, but it wasn't on Ace's person when he was found. Look for it. It might have some clues as to his death.
Happy to be given the opportunity, sir. But are you sure we're ready?
Yeah, I know. You've hardly found your feet with us, and here I am sending you on a mission that already got one ranger killed. Well, I wish I had another option, but the Desert Rangers are spread a little thin right now. Ranger teams Abel and Charlie are out west trying to stop a range war out there from becoming straight-up genocide. And Team Baker is up north looking for a way through the radiation that's cut us off from Vegas. I'm afraid the next generation is going to have to lead the charge on this one.
Radiation. What's the mission, sir?
The mission is this. Search the area where Ace's body was found, and do your best to recover his logbook and the repeater units. Then call in your report. If you find the repeaters, I may send you on to finish his mission.
So it doesn't sound like he knows yet. Probably doesn't expect us to find the repeaters in the first place. Well, hopefully our crew's up to the task.
Ace's death must be avenged, and it will be. But finding the signal he died trying to track down is just as important. Besides, I got the sneaking suspicion that when you find the one, you'll find the other.
Where is this area, sir?
It's about a day's walk east from here. I'll mark it on your map.
Day's walk out in the middle of nowhere. Alright, well, let's see what the local maps look like. Call in, sir?
Call in on your radio. Your radio is your lifeline to Ranger Citadel. We'll be calling you with alerts and updates on your current missions, and sending you new missions when we receive distress calls. As Rangers, it is your sworn duty to respond to those calls. That is the contract we made with the people of Arizona when we opened for business.
We have a contract. When can we enter the Citadel, sir?
Once you prove yourself, the Citadel will be your new home. Consider this mission the final test of your training. If you succeed, you are welcome within our walls. If you fail, then you aren't cut out to be a Desert Ranger, and we won't let you in.
Oh no, that would be horrible. So which option? I doubt there's any chance we can get in there. Let's see who's got hard ass. Kiss ass. This guy's a champion kiss asser.
kissing ass already, huh?
This game is this game knows our deal.
Well, some folks in the Waste can be persuaded that way. Not everyone. I've been buttered up by the best of them, so I'm wise to those tricks. You get through our doors with deeds, not words, recruits. Good try, though.
Fair enough, sir. Fair enough. Thank you, sir. We'll do our best.
Good luck out there, recruits.
Alright, so our logbook's been updated. Looks like we can move around, moving our mouse off the edge of the screen. There's lots of things to look at here, so I want to give us a little look around, but this shiny shovel on the ground seems like something we might want to have. Maybe we can use it later on. Must be the HP bars. Using items. Alright, let's check out our logbook. The logbook is your guide to missions your ranger squad has acquired and completed, including notes and other information. You can access it from the inventory menu. Simply select a specific mission entry in the list to see more details. It pays to keep tabs on your progress. Okie dokie. Alright, so this must be our inventory. So it looks like we're grouped. Shows the currently selected character. Yep, that was our kiss ass. Logbook is all in here. So updated. Search near the radio tower for the repeater units Captain Ace was carrying. General Vargas has ordered us to go to the site where Ace's body was found and search the area for the repeater units he was carrying. Once we recover them, we are to call Vargas. Alright, so let's see about using items. So using items, you'll find many items in the Wasteland, some of which can be used in the game world. To use these, you can either open your inventory, right-click on the item, and then select the Use button before left-clicking on the target, or you can assign it to your hotbar for quick access. Remember that most items can only be used on certain objects or characters. Alright, so it looks like we got a submission. Look for Ace's logbook. Alright, so how many HP do all my guys have? Or action points. So 32 con, so that must be his health. We got 0 XP. This fellow's got 26 XP already. Must have been for the kiss ass attempt. Because Bear has 0 XP and... Okay, so by doing things our guys level up. Or get XP to level up. Looks like we need 300 XP to get to our next level. So he's got 8 action points, 8 action points, 8 action points, and I know we saw this character had 7. Didn't know American was a... Anyway, no smokes. It's like awareness. I think I'll look at some of this stuff offline and get into the gameplay, but it looks like we've got various skills, a couple points in surgeon, level 3, and the cost for the next item. Okay. Alright. Let's look around the place a little bit. I'm going to read some tombstones. Oh, did I see something over here? Lance Colonel Ken Stone, Cadet Zombra, Cadet Sn0kr45h, Dr. Mike Scott, Cadet Fortitude, PFC David Asif, There's the SAF. Bernard SAF. Captain Christopher Brock Noteboom lived his life to the Ranger Code. I already clicked this one. Cadet Wolf with 2 O's. And General Sn0kr45h. Excellent names here. Alright. Let's go up and look at these, couple of these ones. Major General Red Hawk. Cadet Paul Takeda. Supreme Jerk Pavlish. I had a teacher, Charles Pavlish. I wonder if that was him. Nah, he wasn't a jerk. He was a pretty good guy. Cadet Suicide. Technical Major Ron Nakata. Fought like a ranger until the end. Isn't that how it always is? Imperial Scarscalp Ralph the Hobo. Alright, let's go take a peek up here. Let's wander around. Looks like we right click to move. Anything interesting over here? Maybe there's little hidden objects. We do have a shovel. We can dig up stuff if we find hidden things. Interesting. Angela Death. Nice name. I'm going to zoom up and out a little bit because I want to be able to see things. So that must be our broken radio tower. Alright. Is there anything over by the grave site that we wanted to see? There were a couple of guys. I wonder if we can talk with them. Let's look at this. Here lies Ace, born a man, died a desert ranger. Scared the birds away. Alright, don't see anything remarkable over here. Just always looking for little Easter eggs in the game. Alright. I'm sure General Vargas just has the same old stuff to say. Wonder if we can use shift to hold multiple waypoints. Oh, fantastic. Can't see my party at all. Oh, here we got a little shopping cart. Maybe we got a store going on here. Oh, look at this big area. Let's talk to this fellow. A desert ranger in scarred but spotless combat armor stands at attention before the doors of the ranger's citadel. He gives you a friendly salute. He's probably not a chance if we get in here. Before you rise a pair of massive 25-foot bronze doors, now green with age and corrosion, and engraved with the ancient and barely legible writings. They look like they may have been standing since the beginning of time. See if we can get a closer look. Definitely some big doors. Alright, let's see what the shopping lady has. Maybe we can get some goodies. Corporal Solveig Safe Wars. Anything in the kindly older woman, standard issue ranger garb, seems occupied counting goods and organized crates. Aside from the clothes, she's the picture of a loving grandmother. You could swear she smells faintly of freshly baked cookies. I must have to right click to converse. Yep, or I mean left click. Corporal Solveig Seffers. Well, hello recruits. Welcome to the Solveig Sundries. Happy to trade whenever you like. An honor to make your acquaintance. Always nice to see new faces around here, and a pleasure to make sure they have everything they need before they head out into the big bad world. Nice to meet you, Solveig. What's your story? Oh, it's not so interesting. I grew up in the village near here, but I was already a grandmother twice over when the Desert Rangers moved into the Citadel. I saw how much good the Rangers were doing, and I wasn't up to much with my children moved to other villages, so started their own or to start their own families. I was a little unconversational for an old lady to go or it was a little unconventional for an old lady to go through basic training, but I pulled my weight and earned my star. I may not be too useful in forward operations, but I've got a lot of experience keeping people well fed and well clothed, and I can run a drill press with the best of 'em. So General Vargas has me help Sergeant Mellison run the supply, and I help Captain Mercaptain in the workshop now and then. What's Captain Mercaptain like? She's the smartest person I've ever met, bar none. She can whip up laser beams and water purifications like I whip up pies. What's Sergeant Melson like? Oh, he's a great friend and a great quartermaster. We'd all be eating sand and wiping with cactus flowers without him. What's General Vargas like? He's a modern day Patton. He's got a mind for strategy and knows how to make tough calls, but he's got a gentle side too. Ranger Citadel, what about it? I do love the place nowadays. It used to be full of some kooky birds back when I was younger. Fellas seemed to worship pre-war junk, even if they didn't know what it was. And they would have shared none of the... well, I shouldn't get too judgmental. I'm sure they've thought they were doing right. So, can you outfit us? Well, with the essentials as though to find as they are. Yeah. Well, with essentials as tough to find as they are, I can't just give 'em away free. Believe me, I wish I could. But we keep our prices as close to cost as we can for our rangers. You can stop by for the basics whenever you're in the area, and once you get the clearance to enter the Citadel, you'll get access to some more valuable goodies. You'll have to talk to Sergeant Melson about that when you get inside. What do you have to trade? No, right. So what do we got? Goodies here. So it looks like we've got $50 worth of scrap. Got a nail board. Looks like we can't afford most of this stuff. Let's see, what's a nail board cost? $153. So it looks like red text is stuff we're not qualified to use. Yes, 5 strength. Leather jacket. So I think once we get some stuff, we might be able to get some of these weapons. $50 for a piece of dynamite. I don't know that I want to spend my only $50 just yet on getting some dynamite, so I'm going to hold off on getting that and see what we can scrounge up. What do we got for ammo? Let's see what we have to sell. Is there anything to sell? We got some bullets. This guy doesn't have anything. He's carrying his only piece of equipment. She's got some rounds. And we got 11 sniper rounds. So I'm gonna keep what I have. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm not gonna spend any money yet. So if we do all squad, it gives us the ability to kind of sell all of our stuff. So wonder if there's something that'll determine what's junk and what isn't, or if it's all considered junk. All right. Oh, that's okay. Maybe next time. All right. Well, let's say goodbye. Lovely to meet you, Team Echo. Come back and again real soon. Grenadier Major Noor Giebitz. Welcome to Ranger Citadel, recruits. But the general ordered me not to let you in before you finished your first investigation. Anybody got good hard-ass skills? She's got a 1. I want to get some, see if I can get some XP on one of the, is this hard-ass? Yeah, so let's let Bear. Talking tough already, huh? Well, I won't get you through this door, but I like your chutzpah. Still, you might want a little bite back on that bark of yours. Tell you what, I got a little toy that might help. Interested? Ooh, maybe we've got something. You bet. What is it? I call her the Mississippi Mule because she kicks like one. A double-barreled flintlock pistol that'll turn your enemies into a thin red paste. As long as they're within 10 feet of you. She was my go-to gal when I was out on patrol. But now I'm stuck here on door duty. She don't get much use. You can have her as long as you promise to put her to good use. Pretty sure that's a promise we can keep. Wow, so we talked this guy into giving us a pretty sweet shotgun. Hopefully, oh, and we got some ammo for it. Of course, because we didn't have any. Alright, great. Here you go. Treat her good and she'll do the same to you. Alright, well, this guy was a cool dude to us. I don't think I want to be in the business of pissing off the guys in my base just yet. So let's say goodbye. And let's see if any of our guys can actually use this item. So that's the character sheet. Alright, logbook, character sheet, inventory. Alright, I think we gotta look at, is shotguns a thing? Let's see, skills, would that be a skill? Here we go, assault rifle. Shotguns, okay, so we can go through our guys. Does anybody have shotgun? It may be something that none of us is proficient with. Yeah, looks like nobody's got any points in shotguns whatsoever. Does this guy have points in sniper rifle? 2 points. Yeah, so maybe we want to hold on to this piece of weaponry until we get somebody who can put some points in it, if that's something we think is a good idea. We'll just wait around for the game give us the information I need to make a choice. Alright. Wander about a little bit here. Ooh, there's something shiny on the ground here. Tin cans and goats usually go together. Your instincts are telling you you might not want to steal this goat's next meal. Yeah, something tells me if I pick that up, something bad's gonna happen. Let's see what they...
Echo 1. Mind picking up that can over there for me? Think there's some water in there.
Yeah, I'm sure he's doing it for the yucks. Let's go talk to him. Are you guys headed out on a mission? Man, I'm so jealous. I can't wait to get out there. Maybe they'll let us join Echo. You know, if one of you dies. You smartass. Huh. What do we got over here? Something seems buried here. Let's talk to this fellow. Pushed. Don't know how to pronounce that shit. I don't know. I don't need any training. Just give me some ammo and tell me where the raiders are. Yeah, that sounds like why you're sitting here. Did you see Captain Death at the funeral? She just came by here. I want to be just like her. I remember that name, Captain Death, because she was the one we saw over by the funeral on the other side of the gate. Q and E to rotate the camera left and right, or press and hold the middle mouse button and drag the mouse left and right for more precise control. That's good to do because I've been right clicking and dragging and that's been a pain in the dick. Alright, you can use WASD keys by default to move the camera around. Use a mouse cursor off the edge of the screen or use the arrows. Alright. Zoom controls, we've kind of been figuring this stuff out intuitively. Alright. Scrollable wheel, been doing all that. But I want to do the rotate. Alright, I like that a little bit better than what I've been doing. I want to go see what this thingy is here. Alright, so this sounds like the training for our shovel. I'm going to go ahead and put shovel in the hot bar. Who's got the shovel? Is it that smartass? Yeah, alright. Let's, how do we put that? So we do right click. Well, we can use it. Add to hotkey. Let's add it to hotkey 0. Well, that doesn't seem to work. I know there was a 6 available. Alright, add to hotkey 6. Alright, let's close and see if it added it. Oh my god, it added it to every damn thing. Alright, looks like we can only go to hotkey 8, but 2 allows us to turn our cursor to something. Okay, so select an object. Slick is using the shovel. Oh my gosh, we found some junk. Alright, some broken sunglasses. Some scrap. Maybe we can sell this and get enough money for some stuff later on. Let's distribute it. I don't know what my guy's strengths are. Scrap. Let's see what it says. Scrap is the currency you'll use in the Wastelands. You can use scrap to pay for items merchants are selling. And they'll also pay you back in scrap for any items sold to them. Unlike inventory items, there is no maximum limit to how much scrap your party can carry. And it does not weigh anything. Scrap is frequently labeled as big money hunted. Alright, let's look at using skills. To use an active skill, you will need to assign it to a hotbar by right-clicking on an empty slot and left-clicking on the one you want to put into the slot. Then left-click the skills icon to activate it, and if needed, left-click on the object character to use it. You can also right-click on a valid object or the character, and you will see a pop-up showing all the available skill options I've clicked. So it sounds like we got some options. Do we get a little tutorial on that? Oh, here's another pile. Let's go dig. Go dig some more. Press 2. Let's have this guy go dig some stuffs. Oh man, a medicine pouch. Alright, so bear, no, pills. She's our medic. Let's take that and then distribute the rest. Alright. Actually, probably should give that to the people. Oh, more piles. So that shovel, picking up that shovel was a good idea. Didn't want to just leave it there. Whoop. Wrong skill because it's the wrong guy. Let's hit escape. This guy's got shovel mapped everywhere. Spend more time digging than questing. That's not bad. This is kind of our tutorial. A wanted poster. We'll have to check out the wanted poster and see if it's anything that maybe has a secret mission for us or some way to get a reward. Nice. Distribute.
God damn it, Ace. You never should have put down the wrench and picked up the gun.
This must be Angela Death that we saw on the other side. Anything highlightable over here? Let's go give Angela a talk to. She seems pretty sad. Who's got the highest charisma in the group? Let's open up the character sheet and 6 charisma. 5, 6, 2. Yeah, kind of thought Slick was our conversation man. All right, let's have him talk to Angela and see what's up.
Sorry about the waterworks. I'm still pretty broke up over Ace. I'm Angie. You kids must be the new recruits old Vargas trained up. Lord, y'all just babies.
Babies? Sure, in one sense, I suppose.
Sorry, but you are. As cute as little kittens. Y'all remind me of us. Snake, Razor, Thrasher, and me. Back when we were just starting out. Thinking we were gonna save the world for the future. Thinking none of us would ever die.
Yeah, I'm sure one trip out into the world probably sets you straight on that.
Sorry. Don't listen to me. Youth is good. Optimism is good. If we all started out worn out and jaded like me, nobody'd ever try to change the world. So you kids go ahead and give it a go.
She has a point. Let's find out about some of her old crew. Let's see if she...
They all hurt, but this one... Man. Ace wasn't even a ranger. Not at first. He worked as a driver and mechanic for Fair and Brygo up in Vegas. When base Cochise started sending its death machines into the desert, Brygo sent Ace south to recruit robot fighters. We met him in quartz. He'd pissed somebody off out there and they'd locked him up. We sorted that out, and he started running with us, helping us fight Cochise. Never stopped. Vargas eventually gave him the uniform and the hat. But I don't think he ever formally signed on. He was just always there. And now he's...
Yep. He's given up the ghost.
God damn it, Ace. I knew this one was trouble. I knew it.
You thought Ace's mission was trouble?
He was working on the same thing Vargas has you working on. Trying to track down radio signals from beyond the edges of the map. All seemed a bit boring and scientific to me. Then Ace started saying he thought someone was following him.
Wonder who it was.
I asked him to let me come with him when I met him at Rail Nomads to give him the repeater units. But he told me to go back to base. He said he was just jumping at shadows because those radio broadcasts had spooked him. Should have gone with him. Why didn't I go with him?
What is this rail? Tell me about the Rail Nomads.
It'd be a nice little place. The Atchisons and Topekans would kiss and make up. I can't even remember what it's all about. But between them, they got enough old railroad tech that if they worked together, they could give this area a real transportation system. Instead, seems like all they want to do is blow each other's heads off. Idiots.
Have you heard any of these strange broadcasts?
Ace played me some of them before he died. Hard to make out a lot of it, but what I heard made my hair stand on end. Some guy talking about turning men into machines. Or machines into men or some shit. But the crazy thing was, then he starts talking about us, the Rangers. Saying we're the cause of all the trouble in the world, and we need to be wiped out so his glorious future can be born. I mean, who is this guy? Where is he? What the fuck does he have against us?
What the fuck? That's a good question. Is he he sounds like he wants to make cyborgs. Know any more about these repeater units?
I don't really know the details. It's all a bunch of mumbo jumbo about transmitters and north-south axis and signals bouncing off the clouds. Ask Woodson about it. He's our radio genius.
We'll have to stop by. Do you know Woodson?
Technician Wade Woodson? Sure do. He's the guy that makes sure you can hear Vargas when you're out on patrol. Keeps the machines running and the signal clear. He'll also talk your ear off about circuits and frequencies and I don't know what else if you let him. But be nice to him. He's your lifeline to the base.
Alright, well, we'll be wary of that. So where's Quartz?
Man, not sure I can recall. Haven't been out that way in ages. Don't even know if it's still on the map. Ask Thrasher. He'd know.
Sorry about that. Bumped the mic. Thrasher. Where's Thrasher now?
You better call him Gilbert now. Funny, back in the day, he just seemed like this big old growly bear. Strong as an ox and just about as articulate. But then he got all torn up during our fight with the robots when Base Cochise. He couldn't go out on patrol no more.
That's a shame.
Any other commander would have handed him his walking papers. But Vargas doesn't dump old friends. So he started him working in the museum. And once you know it, turns out the old bear has a knack for cartography. He's been gradually mapping our little corner of the Wasteland ever since. Who'd have thunk it?
Alright, what was Base Cochise?
An old military facility from before the war. And the biggest fight the Rangers ever had. There was some crazy computer in there that kept spitting out robots and sending them off to kill people. We had one hell of a fight putting it down.
Was it Skynet?
Stripes that day. Literally. That's when I became Captain Death.
Captain Death. Sweet name. A computer was making the robots?
Yeah. The Base Cochise AI. Don't know what was wrong with it. Broken, I guess. It thought everybody was its enemy. Wanted to kill the whole planet.
Yeah, they'll do that. What happened to Hellraiser?
He's another one gone. Went out for a patrol a few weeks back and never came home. Don't know if he's dead or AWOL or gone off to join the Scorpions. All anybody knows is he hasn't called in, and we haven't heard from anybody who's seen him.
Well, hopefully he hasn't joined the enemies or been turned into a robot.
I miss old Hellraiser like blazes. Didn't talk much. Didn't make friends easy. Wasn't big on social graces. But he was as loyal as they come. And when the shit started flying, he was the guy you wanted at your back. He didn't win that name by accident. Sharp as a razor. Scary as hell.
It's also a very good movie. Wonder if they've seen it, or if all the VCRs have been broken at this point. So the Red Scorpions, tell us about them.
You were briefed on those fucks during your training? Well, let me fill you in. You know when we left the prison and moved here to the Citadel? Well, the Scorpions were the jerks who moved into the prison when we moved out.
Yeah, we weren't given a whole lot of training. We found a shovel and were told to go east and find some stuff, some repeaters to fix the antenna so we could listen to this radio signal.
Just a bunch of Rangers back then, but we've been getting more organized. themselves the militia now, and they try to act like they're the Desert Rangers of eastern Arizona. That's a load of horseshit.
Guessing.
Protection racket ain't the same as protecting people. They shake down all their towns for money, and if the locals don't kick in, they smash them up. The Rangers aren't like that. We get by on donations and good old-fashioned scavenging.
Yeah, takes a little more work, but at least it's honest. What can you tell us about eastern Arizona?
Basically everything between the prison and the radiation clouds to the east. There are a few small towns and farms out there, which the Scorpions claim is their territory. Rangers used to patrol that area before we moved here, and we knew it pretty well. But a lot can change in 15 years. Who knows? Maybe it's all as clean and nice and crime-free as the Scorpions say it is. But I've got my doubts.
I doubt it, especially since, like, the way they seem to earn their living. But you say there's radiation clouds?
Edges of the map, kiddies. Big hot areas we can't get into without getting cooked to a crisp. The clouds move around some with the wind and the weather. There are permanent hot spots on every side of us. North, south, east, and west. Until we started hearing those weird broadcasts, I kind of thought those clouds went on forever. And that Arizona was the last place on Earth. Maybe there's more people out there. Maybe the whole rest of the world's just fine. We're the only ones in hell. Wouldn't that be a joke?
Yeah, that's a funny joke. Think about. So General Vargas used to be called Snake, eh?
Yep. He was one wild-ass son of a bitch back in the day. But I think the weight of his responsibilities has kind of squashed that out of him now. He hasn't been in a decent bar fight in, shit, a decade maybe?
Maybe he's a little rusty and we can kick his ass. I'm just kidding. He seemed like a nice guy. How well do you know General Vargas?
Better than he'd like. Back in the day, the general was the craziest of us all. But somehow, after he brought down Base Cochise, he became the sanest. Now he's running the whole show and doing a damn fine job. While I'm still walking patrols and answering radio calls. Shows you how much ambition I got, huh?
Well, you know, you just lost your friend and stuff. It's probably tough. Well, we'll catch you later. We're going to be heading out soon.
Say, listen. Vargas asked you to look into Ace's death because he thought I was too upset to be professional about it. He didn't want me going off half-cocked and shooting up all of Arizona looking for his killer. But I gotta find this guy. Ace and me, well, we've been fighting side by side for nigh on 20 years. I'm not letting him die unavenged.
I agree. Revenge is a dish best served cold, as the Klingons say. So I think we should,
So, well, I know it's going against orders, but if you let me tag along and be in at the kill, well, I'll help you find your feet out there. Maybe give you a few pointers along the way. I may be old and slow, but I know the wastes like the back of my hand. What do you say?
hell yeah. Ooh, sweet little sound. We got follower plus 1 followers.
Just helping you get oriented, all right?
Yeah, we're not gonna tell anybody. We could use all the help we can get. We got some sweet gear. I wonder if she is able to use a shotgun. She's good with assault rifles, but unfortunately, we have nobody that can use shotguns. We may end up selling that thing off yet, but we still seem to have another slot or two based on the configuration of this doodad down here with our guys on it. So we may find somebody yet. I don't know that I want to throw it out just yet. If worse comes to worse and we start weighing us down, then we'll go ahead and... Followers. During your travels, you may come across people willing to join your squad. These companions, CNPCs, so computerized NPCs or companion NPCs, can be controlled and customized just like your own ranger recruits you start the game with. but may have personalities and characteristics of their own. Alright, well, we'll have to keep our eyes on her. In the meantime, let's make this fellow the leader again. He's our voice. Let's go run around a little bit. Sounded like... In fact, let's take a quick look at our logbook. She did mention a radio guy we may want to talk to, so before we head out, let's go see if we can find the radio guy, unless he's in the building and we can't talk to him at all. I'm really not going to humor that guy by picking up that can, although it kind of makes me wonder if there isn't something useful in it, or if it's scrap. I mean, what's the worst that happens? The goat hits us and does some damage and takes away some hit points we'd need in the field doing combat? Yeah, no, not for a can. Maybe later if the goat's doing something else. Or if we can kill the goat. Oh, here's another pile of rubble for Barney to dig. Ooh, who's this guy? Ranger Brass Canucks. He's Canadian. Eh? Just kidding, that's not how you spell it, is it? And we're finding a lot of treasure right in our own base. It's amazing nobody's noticed this stuff. That's right, we have another wanted poster too. I'm going to go ahead and look at those in a minute. Alright, let's... looks like we got a little bit more area here. See, there must be a map. Let me press the M key. There we go. Firing range. Citadel entrance. Nice, so these are all places we've been. This is the graveyard. Yep. Alright. Okay, looks like this thing is locked. Let's use perception. Chain link fence blocks the path. It is locked. We have a 100% chance if Angela Death busts her way in. Question is do we get punished for doing such a thing? Seems like this is a good place to save the game for the first time. Yes, let's save it and then return to the game. I like to try things. Alright, Angela, pound this thing. Yep, go ahead. Boosh! Oh, that's cute. Oh, and we got some XP. Alright, well, apparently they don't mind if we break in. Let's go check it out. Maybe there's some more stuff we can dig up. Ooh, loot locker? Oh, hopefully we found some good stuff in here. Alright, let's select F2, I think is the way we select our guys. I want our leader to... The fiberglass case with heavy plastic latches looks just like the kind of thing in which you'd safely store your guns. And maybe they safely stored a stick. Now I believe... I don't think any of our people was a melee, but this is sellable stuff. Let's take it. It doesn't say that we'd be stealing it. So I'm gonna take a look around here. So, ooh, gotta be careful. Almost passed up more loot. Oh, sniper ammo. Yes, please. Cold eye. Have some more bullets, boy. Alright, let's see if we've missed anything else. Alright, I'm not seeing any more clickable items here. Oh, are these bullet boxes? Nope. Alright, so we found some hidden loot. You just have to be brave and go in some areas. Here. Yeah, it's a video game. There aren't the typical rules of society in video games. Exercise some of those things that you normally wouldn't do in real life. And if you would do some of these things in real life, please check yourself into a prison. Oh, look at what do we got here. Looks like this might be a water. It looks clean. You could top off your canteen here if you'd like. I would like. I'm thirsty. It's hot out here. Your canteens have been topped off. Excellent. And that pretty much leaves us ready to go out on our adventure. Let's check our last couple of items here. Looks like this is what takes us out into the Wasteland. And since this episode has been running almost to the hour, and this is an amateur hour production, this is where we're going to call it quits for this episode. In the next episode, we'll take our journey out into the Wasteland and see if we can't find those repeaters and who killed Ace, because Ace sounds like he was a good dude. Angela's pretty distraught over this, and I think somebody needs their comeuppance, so hopefully we'll get a little action in the next episode. Until then, catch you later, and see you next time as I scroll off the screen.